All right. Interestingly, to me at least, what I did yesterday to level up Warrior, Bard, and Astrologian was simply to go into A Realm Reborn, go to the 50s, and I like to put Castrum Meridianum is not bad. It took about 20 minutes, I think, give or take. Maybe a tiny bit more, but it wasn't bad at all. And I was not doing very good damage with my Bard. Well, no, that's not true. It was the Praetorium. No, that's not right. It was Porta Decumana, where you fight the Ultima weapon. Because it goes immune to damage twice in the fight, it really screws up the Bard rotation. And I bit it big one. I didn't really realize what I was messing up. Now that I've done it once, and I've only done it once so far with Bard, I know what to do. But what I was doing is I was doing Porta Decumana. I like Castrum Meridianum. Praetorium is just too long. I know it gives 150, but I mean I was clicking on the ones that give you enough to where I think it'd be worth it. And that includes Snow Cloak. You only get 70, but it's still there's a chance that it's a brand new one for somebody, so you might get a bonus. I did a Keeper of the Lake where you get 100, and I got a bonus 80, I think, because it was the first time somebody. Oh God, I've done this twice now, and the second group I had, holy crap, I was a healer. They were very bad. It took forever. Horrible. But yeah, so those are the 4 that I'll queue for, and that's cool. I save my dailies. I save main scenario right now for leveling my level currently 81 or 82 Pictomancer, trying to get it up to 86 where Black Mage currently is. I save the leveling one. It's usually Warrior, Bard, or Astrologian right now, but sometimes I'll do a Ninja because I'm trying to get Ninja up high enough to be, I think, 80, because that's where Viper starts. And they can share gear all the way up to 100. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. That's what I did to level. But anyway, I've only hit 52, and then I made one piece each because there was one piece missing in the accessory. So I made an item level 125 high quality ring for Warrior, and then Bard and Astrologian both got necklaces. So I'm all geared out, except for this thing. I don't know how long I've had this item level 120 instead of 130 that you get from Poetics. But here's Broken Mountain for the level 52 Warrior quest. Sorry for 3 minutes of a dumb intro. I hope you skipped it if you did. Yeah. Duty and the Beast, like Beauty and the Beast. We are in Camp Bronze Lake, the north part of Camp Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. Here we go. I can tell you have not neglected your training, Mercy, which is good. I have continued my research into the tales of Mithrilheart and his legendary feats, and I believe I've come across a passage which may guide your next step. Before I share my findings with you, however, there is another matter of pressing importance that must be resolved before we continue. A ferocious beast has been sighted near the Weeping Saint in the Coerthas Central Highlands, and I would have you, me, and my brother go and slay it, as it poses a threat to any who venture nearby. I realize that this may seem like a trivial matter, but I assure you that it is of the utmost importance. I thought you weren't doing warrior stuff because you couldn't trust yourself. At least that's what I wrote in the description in the last video. Oops. I said, and now Broken Mountain is mostly doing his scholarly stuff. He's the new researcher. Because he's a little bit afraid of the inner beast taking over again. So yeah. Coerthas Central Highlands, where we camp Dragonhead, is the one telepoint here. And then all the way in the northeast corner, there's there is a fate here sometimes where you either collect things to turn in, you are simultaneously collecting things while also probably killing these water sprites that you also get the collectible things from. And then you have to dodge ogres sometimes. Oh, Curious Gorge is up here already. Here's Broken Mountain. He's got this little event glow about him, level 54 capped, I'm gonna guess. Who knows? And Curious Gorge is up ahead, standing, and does look like there's a beast near him, but yep, 54 capped. Broken Mountain is one hand down, one knee down, in the universal body language of, oh, I'm hurt, this is rough. Curious Gorge has his back to us right now. Thank the 12 you've made it. The beast caught us unawares. My brother leapt to my defense and slew it, but in that moment... He's got red eyes? Yeah. He was overcome by his inner beast, as before in Wineport. I knew it was folly to bring him here. I beg of you, stop him before he hurts himself. I'll just grab this really quick. Hold on. Let me grab a little bit more of the scene. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I'm sorry, buddy. You're going down pretty easily. Oh, he's got the inner fire thingies again. Inner fury things again. I still don't know if I'm actually supposed to go near them or avoid them or what. Uh-oh, am I home ganged or whatever it's called? I am. I'm not even worried about these things. Oh, they do damage. Oh, yeah, they do damage if I don't go get them first? So if they get mad at me, they do damage to me. Okay. So yeah, you kind of do. If you're kind of unsure about all the damage you might be taking from them, it's a good idea to go hit them. Actually, I don't even know if you have to hit them. I don't know. On a black screen, we have Broken Mountain saying, "Mercy, speak to me." Apparently, I am one hand down, one knee down, even though I did just fine in the fight, so I don't know what the hell's going on here. Thank the gods you're awake. When your final blow landed, you and my brother both collapsed. What happened, Mercy? Do you remember anything? No, I thought that I won and all was good. But I say something, apparently. Your inner beast lashed out as if trying to escape? I explained some more. I see. The lingering numbness is likely your body recovering from the shock. Otherwise, you appear to be unharmed and in full control of your faculties. I owe you an apology, Mercy. Once again, I lost control, says Curious Gorge. I've already tended to my brother's wounds. You needn't worry. Alas, as I suspected, my brother yet lacks the strength to control his inner beast. As you may have guessed, I called you both here to see if my fears were unfounded. I did not wish to give you cause to worry, brother, but when the beast stirs, my mind grows clouded and my will falters. He looks down. Or perhaps I remain silent to avoid facing the bitter truth. Who would trust a protector that could turn on them at any moment? It pains me to do this, but I cannot allow you to accompany Mercy any longer. The risk is far too great to you both. He takes a half step back. Mayhap it is best we continue this conversation in the safety of Camp Bronze Lake. Gods damn it, Mercy, you've grown so much stronger, while I've hardly grown at all. Show Eorzea what it means to be a true warrior. I know you can. Ogres, where they are near me, but I am not afraid, 'cause they're super low level compared to me. Can't help it. Curious Gorge can't help it. Speaking of warriors ripping the arm off a behemoth. Behemoth Mountain to go. Back to Broken Mountain to turn in the quest. So, my brother has been in a dour mood ever since we returned from the Weeping Saint. Well, that is only natural given his lack of progress, and it may be for the best. The teachings of our people are too dangerous for those who lack control. That is why I chose to focus my studies on how to tame the inner beast. For the sake of my brother, I wanted not more than to solve this dilemma, but then fate intervened and I stumbled upon the tales of Mithrilheart. But mayhap we need not forsake one pursuit for the other, though. But and though don't need to be in the same sentence like that, but never. In seeking the techniques of Eld, we may discover the reason why you can hold the beast in check so easily while my brother and I fumble about like children. However, I am still concerned about what you told me before, about your inner beast lashing out during your duel with my brother. Can you tell me of that once more? I go into whatever speech. Simply recalling the duel rouses your inner beast from its slumber? Wait, it all makes sense. Only the flames of animosity may temper a warrior's soul. I came across these words in a passage, and I did not understand their meaning until now. The inner beast stirs when we face an opponent who pushes us to surpass our physical and mental limits. Only in that moment can we attain mastery of new techniques. This must be how the heroes of Eld, like Mithrilheart, became such legends. They traveled the realm, testing their mettle against the fiercest foes they could find. Your path is clear then, Mercy. You must challenge yourself as they did. You must grow stronger and hone your skills to new heights. 48,360 experience points. 1439 gil. 1439 gil, what are we doing? And Broken Mountain and myself. You're so tall. What are you doing, bud? How many Wheaties did you eat today? We thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.